Welcome to my 2026. This video specifically, I'm just going to talk about what I'm looking forward to in 2026, my personal curriculum, and my author branding, my author journey, and my crafty things here. That's what we're going to get into with this particular video. Can y'all see this cat? She just hopped up here like she's supposed to be here. Let's put her on the other couch. Off top, I'm going to talk about my author journey because that's why you're here, right? And I'm going to crochet while I do it. I'm working on a sweater. Let me show you the sweater. This is the first panel to a sweater for my father, the inventor of toaster strudel. I'm making that for him. I'm working on the front panel now. And my mom picked out this ear warmer. No, this is the waist yarn, so I'll get rid of that, but this ear warmer. So I'm going to fix that up for her. 2026, my author journey. I am scaling back a lot. I'm scaling back on how thin I spread myself, because I spread myself so thin that I don't get things accomplished. And it's like, well, that's not productive at all. I may have to go get the crochet because I feel like I need to do something with my hands, because otherwise I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this the whole video. Would y'all believe that this is 3 skeins? I don't think I have a concept of how much, because people are like, oh, I had to use 14 skeins to finish this sweater. And I'm like, how? This will be a men's extra large once I get done with it. But this is what's left of the 3rd skein. This is the front panel. And I used like a piece of a portion of the light blue skein. So I am curious to see, like for myself, like how much yarn it actually uses to make a sweater. Extra large man sweater. And this sweater has been taking me down through there. I know I said I was going to talk about my author stuff, but now that I'm crocheting, I need to tell you about this too. I bought the yarn from Premier, and it's really soft. It is acrylic, but it is the one that you can like wash and dry. The low peel. Yeah, it is the low peel yarn. Very soft, very nice. And I bought myself some yarn too, because I want to make a cardigan at some point. As we step into the month of January, I'm going to finish these other projects. This is a book sleeve. As you can see, it looks nothing like a book sleeve because it's not finished. They're not finished, girl. So I'll be finishing those. I'll be finishing these ear warmers. I have these different hats that I've started but not finished. There are no ruffles. January, we'll be tying up those loose strings to finish up all of these various projects that I am surrounded by, which I am looking forward to, because I don't really want to start anything new until I finish what I'm working on currently. Back to my author journey. I've been an author since like 2010. I have acquired, I think, about 7 pen names, but I'm really not doing a lot with any of them. I've done a little with them, a little with each of them. And that's spreading myself too thin, in my opinion, because you have to build up the readership separately for each pen name, because I don't make them all public. And then I started thinking about it, like, why not make them all public? That makes no sense. At the time, it didn't make sense, but with proper branding, it should be clear what readers are getting. And ultimately, my writing style is my writing style. Now, if I had something like super steamy, super spicy, right? Like, like some erotic romance, not just romance, but like erotic romance, I would not include that with a pen name that does. I wouldn't include that with books that I write for like children. Just branding wise, I wouldn't do that. Or I would use my name and like a variation of it. So it's not like a completely separate name. But that's not the case here. And so I have so many covers that I'm going to have to get updated because I want my name on it. I want my name on there. And then the ones that I can't, there is one pen name that I do not think I'm going to merge under this umbrella. And that's because it is a tester type pen name that, again, I still haven't done a whole lot with. So I do know for certain that I'm going to do that. The first portion of this year, I am doing something new, but not new, because I'm going to release, I'm working on a series of novellas, which I will do a separate video as I break that down, because I'm going to do it like a challenge, because I think that'd be fun, at least fun for me. And that's the other thing that's important for me. It has to be fun in order for me to stay engaged, to want to do it. I desperately need to finish this sweater this weekend. Today is Thursday. It is January 1st. And so I'm doing my things today, doing the things that bring me joy, like cooking for my family, crocheting, and I'm going to do some bookish things today. Earlier, I read through my outline based on my new notes. So I have some changes I need to make. I have not started writing yet, but that is going to occur here shortly. I'm going to work on that. I'm so excited too. The other thing that I have been working on for myself has been my personal curriculum. Have you seen those videos of people like with the personal curriculums? Like you're basically creating a course that you're going to follow, which for me is fun because I do actually like structure. I like pattern things. I like to know what to expect, with the understanding that you can't plan for everything. The unexpected happens. But when I can follow a pattern, it makes it takes the stress off my brain, which is important for my productivity. I have so many things that I say I want to do, have not done, haven't even started. I said I was going to do all this different canning and preserving. I bought a dehydrator. I bought a dehydrator last Christmas. Not this Christmas, just past 2025. I bought myself a dehydrator. I bought two, actually. I bought one for myself, one for my mom. She's used hers once, and I've used mine. Not at all. It's still in the box. Couldn't even tell you what it looked like. Same thing for the sewing machine that I bought. So it's like I acquire these things, and because of who I am, I feel like I have to have all the stuff that accompanies whatever the thing is, and then I never do anything with the thing again. It's like, come on, girl, you gotta do better than that. Language is one of those things for me. In high school, well, it started really in junior high, like 8th grade, middle of 7th grade, maybe. You know, we first had our language programs. I chose Spanish. I can't tell you nothing. I could probably tell you my alphabet was in 7th grade because I have been taking Spanish classes since 6th grade. Since 6th grade. Because then we moved. My first Spanish teacher was a white lady named Miss Gleason, actually. Very nice lady. Matter of fact, all of my Spanish teachers have been white. And then the other language I took was in college. I took Japanese, and the teacher was Japanese. But it's like for as long as I've taken Spanish, I can't really hold a conversation. I can eavesdrop on a conversation. I won't catch everything though. So I know Spanish is on my list of things that I would like to be a little bit more sharp on. So all of the languages that I have exposure to would be Spanish, Japanese, Chinese. Chinese, because I like the historical dramas, I like the harem dramas, and I need to be able to crochet and watch and listen to my show. One sha sha here for it. Spanish, I know a little bit. You know, aquí, yeah, yeah. Aquí, yeah, yeah. Aquí, yeah, yeah. I can do that. I can do that. The rest, I don't know about the rest. I don't know about the rest. So those are the three. Oh, and then Korean. I started Korean thanks to my daughter. She, was a little obsessed, and we started watching the shows. I need to be able to watch those shows without and I don't like the American dub either. I need to hear it in their language because so much gets lost in translation. So those are my languages. Of course, I won't focus on all of those to begin with. I have not decided which language yet. I may leave it up to chance and maybe roll the dice or something. I don't know. I haven't decided. So we have that. So language. I have several to choose from, right? Okay. Next, fitness. I have lost over 100 pounds. The body is not bodying. It only looks T when I have clothes on. And so with that being said, I know that there are some fitness things I want to incorporate, mainly because of my own movement and mobility. I have something going on with my shoulder. It's not very mobile. It hurts. Walking long periods of time. I'm not fit. I've lost weight, but I'm not fit. So I do know I want to work on that. Other things in my life that I want to address, like I said, I have the dehydrator. We live on a farm, so I have access to a lot of eggs, and there are just recipes and things I want to try. We have fruit. We have muscadines. Various berries, figs, pears. And it's like I should be utilizing the things around me to learn how to do these things with the resources that I have. We have a pecan tree, we have black walnut. And there's no reason why I should not be taking advantage of those things around me and really learning about the land. So if there's a plant out there that I need to go pluck, make a tincture, I know what it is. So that is on my list as well. Things like learning how to make bread, learning how to preserve and can things. I want to learn those things. So I'm making it part of my personal curriculum. I like cooking. Sometimes. I am an empty nester, so it's just me. My folks live next door. My daughter and her boyfriend, they do visit on the weekends. So I still kind of make things in bulk, but during the week, when it's just me surviving, I don't usually cook. I don't usually have a lot of food around. But I would like to do some batch cooking so that I can batch cook and freeze some things to be more efficient. Efficiency. I haven't been very efficient. Finances. I went to school and majored in finance. In the bananas. I know money. I know numbers. I know when things don't make sense. Have I been applying that to my own life? Not really, because there's simply not enough money. Not enough money, plenty of bills, plenty of things going up price-wise because tariffs. Right. Okay. Finance. I have a lot of credit cards. And by a lot, I think I have 6 that need to be paid off. Business, I feel like business-wise, there's a whole separate thing I could do for business, but I've already told you a little bit about the minimizing the pen names. Is the biggest thing for me. If you can hear scrambling going on in the background, the cats are chasing each other. Anyway, what else did I cover? Okay, so spirituality. I want to make sure that I keep up a routine with that. So more meditation, more focused energy on my spiritual health. I am the woo woo. I have crystals in my pocket right now, so I'm that kind. But learning to identify the crystals better, learning to identify the various moon phases, my tarot cards. I want to learn more about those elements. I think that might be all the things. Oh, whimsy. Covering whimsy is easy because I do that anyway. This is whimsical for me. I'm having a great time, actually. I have an aerial hoop. Let me show you. That's my aerial hoop. Baby, I be over here having a good time. You hear me? Huh? You see me, don't it? You see me. Uh-huh. I be over here having a whimsical time. So, and I've shown you like my various projects here. In short, that's what I have going on. I did cook today. So let me show you some of that. I made quiche. And like I said, I'm using things that are around me. I grew my own green onions based off a bunch that I bought in the store. I grew them back. The eggs that I used are from the ducks. These are duck eggs. Duck eggs and probably like 1 or 2 goose eggs. So we do have 1 goose. What else do we have here? We have an assortment of cheese. And so I made 2 different quiche. Sausage and cheese, and ham and broccoli, some onion in it. They smell very good. What else we got? And I use an assortment of cheese. If you think this looks like too much cheese, you're wrong. Okay, you're wrong, and you're probably racist. I don't know. So with all that being said, so yeah, that's how I took on my day today. So I hope you're starting off your 2026 on the right foot, that you have, you're looking forward to your year being productive. I know I am. I'm so very excited. In fact, I'm about to wrap this up so that I can jump into my next thing. So you will see this outfit and stuff again, because I'm going to do a video breakdown of the writing challenge that I'm doing. And the next video that you see will be the completed challenge. I'm gonna do it all in one, so I won't break it up. But I have not started on the project just yet. If you are a crafty person, you like some crafty, you like a little cooking, a little cleaning, a little good time, a little chatter, a little yap session, this is where you need to be. Come on over to Death Row with a producer not dancing all in the background. You feel me? You feel what you're picking up what I'm putting down. I know you are. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, do the little bell notification so that you can know when I pop on. It might be, I won't say I'm committed to it because y'all know I be on here lying sometimes. It might be every Friday. I don't know. Don't hold me to it. Don't hold me too much to it. But that's going to be my intention. So this is the first Friday. Next Friday, the next video you get will be about the writing challenge and the results, all in one. Thank you so much for joining me. 2026 is about to be a movie. Tune in, babes. Tune in.